What's up? What up? What up, family? What up, family? We are here. We are here, family. What's up? What's up, family? Sorry, I'm a minute late. I was getting some update on some numbers. We got some number updates on who won what competition, who got what number. So we're here. Welcome to Rob the Man Media, baby. Back with another live, man. Let's get into it. We one more day closer to TCU. We one more day closer to TCU. What up, Countdown? Hey, Miss Jennifer. Hey. Hope everybody in Florida is doing well after the storm. Um, yeah, Zion, I'm about to get into it. Zion. Dang, I'm about to get into it. Hey, Lawrence, you already know who I got. You know I got Hitman. I'm from St. Louis. You ain't, come on, baby. You know I ain't going against STL, dog. Hey, Lawrence, you know what the funny story is, though? Is that Hitman and Show Out, they went to a rival. I played against them. They went to a rival school. So they was one of our rival schools back in St. Louis. So that's an interesting thing. But nah, I'm riding with my boys from the Lou all day long. You can't get me to go against that. But all right, so let's get into it. Number update. Hey, Miss Sher. Hey, Miss Patricia. What up, Mac? What up, Zion? Hey, Miss Pleasantly Plump. Hey, Miss E. Willer. What up, Trey? I'm not worried about TCU watching my channel. So, here's the number update. Who won the number 9? D-Mac. Jarquez Robinson is rocking number 8. He's rocking number 8. Who won 22? Since Zion went and spoiled it, Otto is number 22, and Hank is number 9. Hank is number 9. Juju, we already know he's there. His new number is 51. If you don't know, his number is 51. And then Isaiah Hodges, he's probably going to be on special teams or something because his number got changed to number 17. So that's just a little smaller update on the numbers on who won what. D-Mac won his number. Alto won his number. Jaquez, what played a part with Jaquez is he wasn't healthy for fall camp. So, because he wasn't healthy, D-Mac won. D-Mac won it out. So, D-Mac got that number 9. Jaquez got that number 8. Yeah, Isaiah is going to travel because they changed his number. Like, you don't get changed from a you don't get changed to number 17 from a 40 number if you ain't doing your job, man. Hey, they put him in a turbo number. He came out there and competed. You know, another one of those freshmen out of that freshman class, and he got number 17, so he will be traveling. Hey, they ain't changing numbers if you ain't traveling. They ain't changing numbers if you ain't traveling. Number 51 is Juju. Who's number 50? Number 50 is on defense is JJ. JJ Hawkins is number 50. Victory number did get changed too. They did an update on Colorado CU Buffs page. Victory number did get changed too. He is number 57 now. So he got a new number. 6 players got their number changed. So 6 players got it. It's 2 people rocking number 50, Mac. It's one on offense, one on defense. Offense is the offensive lineman that's wearing 50, Jetta. That's who's wearing that. So Otto did more than wearing a yellow jersey. Yes. Hey, man, come on. Otto did his thing. That's why he got that 22, baby. That's why he got it. 24-21, Colorado over TCU. If y'all betting, take that 21 plus. It's a steal. I've been trying to tell them that all week. That's a steal. Yeah, Lawrence, it's a small world, man. I'm from St. Louis, man. I know him, man. I know Show Out. They went to a rival school, so yeah, man. It's definitely a small world. That's why. That's why I rock with you, man. That's why I rock with you, baby. That's why I rock with you, man. That's why. Hey, I know more about than just sports, man. But it is what it is. Yes, Juju is going to travel. How much he's going to play, that's to be determined. But he's going to travel though, so all numbers have to be updated today. Just because jerseys travels tomorrow, everything needs to be done tonight. So any and everything. They did delete the depth chart off of CU's. They did delete the depth chart off of CU's website. So that means that we will be getting a depth chart update here soon on CU's website because they have removed the old depth chart off of CU's page. So we will be getting a new depth chart here soon. Be on the lookout because when they do drop it, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna touch base. I'm doing a pregame show for CU Friday night. I'm gonna do a special show for CU. That show's probably gonna go 2 or 3 hours. Just to give y'all a heads up because we're gonna talk about any and everything and going to a different level. So be prepared because Friday night we will have a special show. 6% of TCU players are gone. They are in the same boat as Colorado, having to see what they lost. The OC is bringing them in for the national championship. I touched base on that, Don and Cass. I really touched base on that. I told people, like, the same things they said about Colorado, you could say the same exact thing about TCU. It ain't like TCU didn't have to replace a bunch of talent. Like, yes, they have more returning players in Colorado, but they brought in a lot of players. So, hey. Hey, listen, man. If you think that they showing too much and you think that's what we gonna run, hey, go what you gonna do. What you gonna do? Do what you gonna do, because I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. What up, Marcus? I honestly though, it's if you think that you learned a lot from watching Well Off video, all that is smoke screen and mirrors. That's all smoke screen and mirrors. That's all that is, right? They putting something out where they want you to try to figure out it might be this, it might be that, but it could be something totally different. He still has to stop them. It's one thing to see, it's another thing to experience speed of. Listen, that's what people do not realize. Like, yes, you see them on film, but if you don't got 4-2 guys, Cheryl, you hit it right on the head. You hit it right on the head, Cheryl. I ain't gonna say nothing. That's why I shut my mouth. Hey, you know how it is with Bentley, Cheryl? And you just, you say, listen, I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna close my mouth. When it happens, guess what? I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna tell you, I told you so. I told you. That's the same thing with Caleb Mathis right now. I'm just shutting my mouth. I'm gonna let it ride. Whatever happened, it happened, and we gonna talk about it. That's what I'm gonna say. But back to TCU though. One thing about TCU is if you don't have the speed on your end, as far as offensive players like we got, you can say you're gonna do this, but until when you see that speed up in person, it hits differently, right? You can't teach 4-2 speed. You can't teach that. It's just different. It's levels to this. And that's what TCU gonna find out. It's like, we know how we can shut down Shador. We know how we can shut down Otto. How you know how you can shut down Otto? If we ain't really seen Otto on video, how you seen Otto? Did you tap into CU's camera system? What did you find out? Because if you just watching videos, there ain't no way you did that. But you also gotta remember, Otto did put that thing on TCU before. So they remember Otto. Otto put that thing on them before. And so they definitely want that smoke back with Otto because Otto done already gave them the blues. So they ready. Hey, they ready. I don't think Colorado cares if they show too much. Honestly, though, what you see ain't what you finna see on Saturday. You better get prepared for that. What you see now and what you gonna see on Saturday, hey, it's gonna be a different show. Y'all think that y'all know something about Shador? We gonna find out. I'll guarantee you, if you don't get to Shador, it's gonna be one heck of a day. If they don't put that pressure on Shador Sanders, I'm telling you right now, you gonna see us scoring a lot, a lot. We gonna be running that thing up. They better come with some pressure because if the pressure don't come, it's gonna be a wrap for them. It's gonna be a wrap. Jonathan, what up? See somewhere a TCU player lost 17 pounds and won practice. Hopefully they're well conditioned because them CU boys coming down there from the mountains and flying around in Texas. Hey, listen, we're gonna be flying around everywhere. We are going to be flying around everywhere. You're gonna see a lot of numbers popping off that screen. What up, Trey? Rob, where can you see Cam fitting in Saturday? Cam gonna play. I mean, he's gonna be in a rotation. How much he gonna play? That's to be determined. But he's definitely gonna be in that rotation. He definitely gonna see the field on Saturday. I just hope, the one thing with our safeties, they can come down and hit. I just want them to wrap up and not get ran over. That's one thing with Cam, man. They come down there and hit you. But if you got a physical back, you know what I'm saying, that can run somebody over, hey, they'll run through that. So we're going to see. But I do see Cam playing a lot this weekend. I see him making some plays. But, hey, Saturday, we're going to find out a whole lot of stuff. We ain't going to find out everything. And one thing I'll tell y'all, our offensive line is going to surprise the hell out of people. Our offensive line is going to surprise a lot of people. A lot of people are doubting this, right? Keep thinking that our offensive line is too small. Keep thinking our defensive line is too small. Listen, it's going to come down to conditioning in the trenches. It's going to come down. So we going to find out who more well-conditioned. We going to find out. We going to see when adversity hit, because adversity is going to hit both teams. We going to see who can make the adjustments to win. Who's going to make the adjustments to make it to that next play, to forget about what just happened, right? We going to find out. We a number of days away, and we going to find out. To all just saying that they seem overwhelmed, confidence is... Listen, TCU could feel all the confidence, overconfidence, all they want. One thing I'm going to tell you right now, them boys is feeling that pressure right now. You know why they feeling that pressure? Because of Vegas and all these sports betting companies that's putting this pressure on them, saying that they got to win by 21 or 22 points. Hey, they putting a lot of freaking pressure on Colorado. A lot of freaking pressure on Colorado. And that's what people don't understand, that a lot of things going to be coming. They better watch out. If you follow JSU and Coach Prime, it is a lot of smoke and mirrors. It is. It is. Like, I've been following Coach Prime since he was back in high school. So I see what Coach Prime do. Coach Prime's a marketing genius. He's sucking everybody in little by little every day. And all he's doing is get you to watch. You either going to be for Colorado or against Colorado. You ain't going to be in the middle. You either like Coach Prime or you hate Coach Prime. Coach Prime ain't even playing, but the narrative is about Coach Prime and it ain't even about the team. Right? We get to see what this team really going to do and how we going to elevate to another level. And that's the thing that people don't even realize. We're going to elevate to another level come Saturday, right? Hey, that'd be the first time our players really get out there, getting in action, playing together. Hey, I'm laughing when Hodges said we show too much. Man, listen, think about this. If they taking time out their day to go watch Well Off, to watch all these Colorado content creators, are you really studying? Are you really focused on Colorado? Or are you focused on what you see on video? That ain't really giving you nothing. What that shows is you might want to be part of Colorado. more than you want to be part of TCU. That's what I take from that. If you got all this time to be watching all of CU, all the content creators of CU, guess what? Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, if you watching TCU, make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Hey, make sure you like, share, subscribe if you watching TCU. If you from Nebraska and you're watching, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hey, we can break down anything. We can break down your team, our team. We don't care. Because guess what? You still got to put them pads on. You still got to go out there and play. And guess what? We going to find out on Saturday. We going to find out about Nebraska tomorrow. We going to find out about TCU on Saturday. So, hey, we here. It's football time now. All this talking and saying this and saying that. Listen, if you're a TCU player and you want to talk and run your mouth, go ahead. Go ahead and put some more bulletin board material up there. Go ahead. We already got a lot. But you want to add on to it? Hey, listen. If I were y'all, I would shut up. Because if you can't back up what you saying and you running your mouth, we gonna come see about that. We want all the smoke. We gonna come see about that. That's for dang sure. Hey, Jimmy and Charles like that type like that. You can watch all you want. I'm still getting off on you. Listen, one thing about Travis and Jimmy, you can do what you do, but when that ball in the air, we gonna find out if you really like that. If you really like that. When we go out there, we gonna find out if you really like that. That's the difference. We gonna find out. TCU got the speed and the skill position. It's them big offensive linemen that's finna get them breathing heavy. Hey, listen. I really want to see if they skill position really like that, because it's a lot to prove. It's a lot to prove. Just like people say, hey, we got a lot to prove, and they don't feel like our skill position like that. They got a lot to prove, and we got to see if they skill position like that. Hey, listen. All I know is we finna be making a lot of plays, and we gonna find some things. Houston video, I guess, them apartments Mac was talking about. They got to watch Houston tape for Alto. Hey, Alto put that thing on TCU. And Houston, he put that thing on them. They remember. Hey, that smoke coming, baby. That smoke is coming. Saying, I think Charlo ain't that because he smiled too much until Charlo meets you in the middle of that field. Hey, listen. They can say all they want. If they don't think Shiloh like that, they gonna meet head against CEO. They gonna meet him. And when they meet him, I guarantee you they gonna be like, hey man, don't even put the ball over there no more. Hey, run a different play. We don't like that. We don't like that. The only thing I think we will see is Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards is about to get off. I'm gonna say Dylan Edwards. Here's my prediction for Dylan Edwards. I think Dylan Edwards is gonna catch at least 5 passes, whether it be a quick hit, a bubble screen, a simple route, like a choice route. But I got him catching at least 5 balls. They might put him. I think they're gonna put him back there for at least 1 punt return, and he's gonna make a play. And then he's probably gonna get like 4 to 6 carries. So he's gonna touch the ball. I got him touching the ball like around 10 times, right? About 10 touches this game. I think it's gonna be a great coming out party for Dylan Edwards. And I know his family gonna be there because they're in Kansas. That trip is less than a 4-hour trip for them to about 6-hour trip for them to get there. So I know his family gonna pull up. Shador got his tackling who are big and they got the wingspan to cover him. Listen, man, I ain't worried. We gonna see. They gonna have to really pull up. They gonna have to really pull up. Like, we gonna see, because when you start talking about this and that and all these variables, right? at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the quarterback play, right? Can the quarterback deliver the ball to the receivers? Can the quarterback limit turnovers, right? Shador's going to take care of the ball. That's one thing about it. The only thing that I hope Shador does, right, that he's learned from last year is if something break down and he don't got something, if he ain't running, throw the ball away. Throw the ball out of bounds. Don't try to do no superstar play. Just throw the ball out of bounds, live to play another game, right? Because when Shador threw interceptions, it's because he was trying to make a play out of nothing when he could just simply just throw the ball away. So I think Shador is going to light it up. Y'all already know. If y'all seen this live, if y'all seen me on live before, I got Shador Sanders going over 375 yards. First game out the gate, over 375 yards out the gate, and he's going to get it. Hey, listen, you heard what Coach Prime told Weaver. Hey, you going to get your 100. You going to get your 100. So if Weaver get 100, what Jimmy going to get? Right? What is Travis going to get? If Weaver going to get 100, hey, Travis and Jimmy and Javon, they got to get something. So I definitely got them over 375. But I don't be surprised if you see a lot of Weaver. Don't be surprised, right? Because ain't nobody really talking about him. Everybody talking about, Javon, Travis, and J5. That's who everybody talking about receiver. They sleeping on Weaver. Weaver going to be that guy. He going to be that guy. I got Coop getting a pick on Saturday. I can see that. The one person I want to get an interception on Saturday is Shiloh. I want Shiloh to get that thing, run that thing back, do the Deion Sanders high step in the end zone, hit that J6. That's what I want. I want to see that. I want to see Shiloh turn it up to another level. I can't wait for him to get that interception because I know he's finna do something. Better than that, what we see on Saturday will be totally different than next week in Nebraska. Straight facts. That is definitely straight facts. What you see on Saturday ain't what you're going to see in Nebraska because it's going to be at an even higher level on the Nebraska game. First game at Folsom, all the recruits are there. The big-time celebrities going to be in the building. Oh, you're going to see something different. You are going to see something different when we play Nebraska. You can book that. You're going to see something different. I think Jimmy Horn will get the first touchdown. Ooh. I like that. Hey, countdown. That's one of the things I talked about. Cam size can worry you, right? When it comes to tackling. Cam will come down and lay that wood. It's all about our safeties wrapping up, right? Wrapping up. We know that y'all can go hit somebody, but you got to wrap up and make sure that person go to the ground. Don't go up there and hit him, and then he bounce off of you and get an extra 5, extra 10, extra 15 yards. Wrap up, right? Wrap up. Shador be picking that defense apart like Tom Brady. If they blitz him, he will read that defense. Listen, they can blitz all they want. Don't be afraid if you see a lot of dinking and dunking, right? Shador throwing out for 7 yards and just letting our wide receivers just do their thing, right? Hey, get that easy touch. Get the ball out your hands. Boom, get it out. 7 seconds. Boom, get it out. Boom. We in rhythm, right? We just want to get in the rhythm, right? The biggest thing about us is get the ball out, get us in rhythm, get us in the right play, run that thing, boom. You don't like that read? Boom, pull it, quick throw it, get it out. Don't hold on to the ball. Like, we don't got to hit every home run play on every play. Just get the ball out to our athletes and let them rock. Just let them rock. That's all I ask. Don't try to be a hero, because guess what? If you can throw the ball to Jimmy Horn and he can take it 60, it's the same 60 yards if you just threw a bomb. Just get the ball out and let them do what they do. But all I say is, as long as we get the ball to our 40, we got an opportunity to score every single possession. As long as we get the ball to our side of 40 and in, because we got Feely, who can kick that thing for 60, right? Hey, we good. We going to score points. But we got field goal kickers that can make plays. Folks sleeping on their offensive line when they got tackles who are 6'10", 6'9", 320, and agile. The thing about it, why they sleeping on is because they don't understand what we gonna do. All they looking at is, hey, y'all offensive line looks small. What they don't realize is we want to be agile because we're going to be doing a lot of pulling, a lot of stunts on our offensive line. And so that messes people up because all they worried about is the typical offensive line. Offensive line got to be 330, 345. He got to be this set weight, this set height. And so when it's not that, it's, oh, well, they don't got the talent. I don't know how they gonna protect Shador. How they gonna do that? Listen, man, just listen. We gonna protect Shador. We gonna be fine. We are going to protect Shador Sanders, and that's all we gotta do. We protect Shador Sanders. That means we creating holes for them to run. Shador's getting the ball out, getting the ball to our playmakers. Because we got the playmakers. We just got to get them the ball. That's it. That's all. I think Javon is going to get the ball a lot. TCU was talking about the stars and forgot about Javon as a beast on that field. Trey, the only thing that I see with like Javon right now is that they best corner, number 2, I think he's gonna be matched up on Javon a lot. So they're gonna use Javon Antonio as like a decoy at times, right? And they're gonna put them to sleep. But they're gonna move Javon all. Trust me, they're gonna move Javon Antonio around on the field. So he's not gonna just stay on the outside. It's when you talking about like the outside numbers, a lot of times, it's hard to get the ball out there, So you're going to see Shador get the ball to his slot a lot. When Shador likes to throw to the outside, if you notice anything from like JSU, it's a bomb. Or it's a 15 hitch route. So we going to find out on Saturday. We going to find out. Exactly. Caroline been doing cardio all year. Hey, they're going to be ready. They're going to be ready. I really have no concerns. I do think the refs will try to mess with CU. Listen, each team is going to have an adversity. Our adversity might not even be about football. It could be just, the refs throwing a penalty, right? They could do any single thing because you guys what? If you don't think that the refs know what the spread is and what things are, and they can play a factor into dictating the game, they can. They ain't stupid. But we got to make sure that we're level-headed, we're humble, and we just keep applying that pressure. Just keep applying that pressure. Because as long as we're applying that pressure, hey, we coming. The first hit. Oh, I got a good one for y'all. I got a good question for y'all. Who do y'all think get the ball first, TCU or Colorado? And the answer, with your answer on who do you think get the ball first, right? What do you think happens on that first series, depending on who gets the ball? I want y'all to answer that. I got my prediction on it, but I just want to see what y'all got to say. The first hit would be them shaking their helmets. Yeah. TCU probably is going 20% cardio, 60% waist, 20%. Honestly, I'm being honest. I don't think TCU is well conditioned. Like, I don't really think they well conditioned. They talking that talk, but I don't think when we get to the middle of that third quarter, that's when we really find out who well conditioned. I don't think they well conditioned like people think they are. But we gonna find out. We are going to find out. I appreciate the people that just donated to me. If you like to donate, it is pinned up at the top. Cash App, $ Rob the Man. Appreciate those who just donated to the channel. Helps the channel grow. Helps me bring you guys better content, more frequently. You can always donate via Cash App. I appreciate the people that just donated to the channel. Salute. Don't be surprised this year a TCU player or two come to the mountains. Listen, one thing I would tell y'all, anybody that we play, from any team is subject to come to Colorado. If they get off or they do certain things, trust and believe the coaching staff has somebody taking notes, right? So if they see that player next year or that player goes into the transfer portal, best believe that CCU, Colorado's going to take a look at him. Old school, what's up, baby? TCU is good. I feel we are out-coached them. The coaching game, it's going to be interesting. That's what I'm going to say, right? On both sides. I think we do have the better coaching staff. I do agree with you on that part. But I don't really think it's going to come down to coaching because they run similar offenses, and that's why I say that. They run similar offenses. So that's why I say in that part. So I do think we got the better coaches, but it's going to come down to the Jimmy and Joes, not the X's and O's. It's going to come down to the Jimmy and Joes. Who's going to be able to make the plays and who ain't going to make the plays. That's what it's going to come down to. Those players really be cool with each other. It's just the coaches that be stirring the pot. Yes. Hey, listen. That's why I said yesterday when they was addressing like something happened, that's why you can't play a part into that, right? Think about it, right? If I know my opponent's watching, right, I could just put something out there to make you think that there's a lot of distractions right now. They worried about people fighting. They worried about people getting into it. They worried about jealousy, things like that. I can make you think whatever I want you to think because you're watching me. I'm not watching you. So for you to go spend this time to do that, hey, keep on wasting your time. That's all I can tell you. I just hope you prepared and you ready. I just hope you prepared. Appreciate who just donated to me. I can't see the name. It just popped up on the screen. But appreciate who just donated to the channel. Like I said, you can donate to the channel. Bless the channel. Help the channel grow. If you like to donate, it is pinned up at the top for you guys. But appreciate those who just donated to the channel. The only thing with Shallow is he's got to wrap up when he tackles because that hit stick won't work against everyone. Hey, listen. That's not just Shiloh. That's all the safeties. All of our safeties can come down and lay that wood. All of them need to wrap up. All of them need to wrap up. They can't just go down there and put that hit stick because you got to think about it, right? As much as they've been in full pads, they really ain't hit nobody for real. They really ain't got to lay that wood on somebody like they wanted to. They really, because think about it. The starting wide receivers, Coach Prime wouldn't let them hit them. The backup wide receivers were getting hit, but the starting wide receivers wasn't getting hit. So just imagine if you started on the defense, right, and you wouldn't get a chance to really get hit, right? That's going to play a part. So when it comes to, our defense, right, for some of them, they really ain't got a chance to really go out and hit somebody like our safety. So we going to find out. We just need our safeties to wrap up because we know they're going to come lay the wood. They got to wrap up. CU has a better coaching staff and QB. True. If Dylan don't start, he's definitely playing somewhere. Don't sit down the utility player. Dylan's going to play. Alto's going to start. It is what it is. Alto's going to start. It's like the proof is already there. They gave him 22. He going to play. Alto's going to be the starter. Now, we going to find out how fast they use Dylan, But I truly feel what they're going to do with Dylan, if you watch USC and you watch that freshman, number 1, Branch, I do see them doing that with Dylan. Those same type of gadget plays, they're going to do that same thing with Dylan. And they're going to use his speed and space. I do see that. Dylan, catch him if you can. You can't. Hey, listen, it's going to come. Always said it comes down to the QB, and we got the better signal caller. True. Did you see Travis getting some QB reps in? I did. You don't know what they're going to do with Travis. Travis is one of them unique special, gifted talent. Um, he still got to work on his technique of throwing, but he was solid. He was solid. You never know. You don't know what's up. You don't know what's up their sleeve. They might run a wildcat. They might do anything. You don't know what might happen. Yes, they live in Wichita, which is like so. I used to live in Wichita. After my college days, I used to live in Wichita. So like Derby is like the suburbs of Wichita. So it's like a 6 hour drive to Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas area. Cause I used to drive down to Dallas every weekend. So it won't be many punts with that offense. I definitely got Shador going over 300 yards, 4 TDs. Trick play with Travis at QB. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Starting with the game really don't matter on this team because the coaches are looking for somebody to step up. That's true. Jimmy said all he needs is 900 yards. Jimmy gonna get more than 900 yards. Don't be surprised if we have 2 or 3 receivers with 1,000, but Jimmy's gonna get more than 900 yards. Forward Texas to Kansas nearby. Yes, it is. Kansas, the border of Kansas to Texas really is like less than 4 hours. And from Wichita, because Wichita sits towards the bottom of Kansas, really I take it back. Really, you can get from Wichita to Dallas. You can really get there in about 4.5 hours. In reality, depends on how you drive. If you're a fast driver, you can get there in about 4.5 hours, because you won't be in Oklahoma for that long. I can tell you that for a fact. But Kansas to Forward Texas is not a long drive whatsoever. But they might fly down there, but I can see them driving because it's not a long drive. They can literally drive down there and drive back the same night and spend less money than flying down there. So we'll see. Because the game's so early, they'll probably go down on Friday and come back Saturday. So we'll see. Auto and that running game might be eating as well. I'm just going to tell you, we're going to be doing a lot of pulling and stunning. Oh, Kansas near Colorado. Yes, it's a border state of Colorado. We're going to smoke Nebraska. We ain't Hey, listen, we ain't worried about Nebraska right now. We focus on TCU right now, and we'll worry about them Sunday. We'll start talking about Nebraska on Sunday, but we focus on TCU. B. Gant should be ready in 3 weeks. This defense is coming along. Just before listen, we need everybody to be healthy for Oregon and USC. Anybody that's hurt, Lord, just bless them to get back healthy, give them strength, give them guidance to help them, because we will need them come Oregon, USC. That's why I say Caleb is good for short passing, his route running, and quickness. True. Rob, what defense you think TCU runs on us? They're going to run 3-3-5. They ain't changing that. One thing about TCU, they ain't changing out that 3-3-5. That's what they love. That 3-3-5 is what they love. So, hey, I love you can get there in about 4.5 hours. 4 hours and 30 minutes or less. You can get there faster than the 5 hours. I know it say that, but like when you actually on the highway that you go down, you can get there like 4 hours. I'm just warning y'all, don't be mad when it's a low scoring game. I don't see it being a shootout. The over and under is too low. Actually, I predict that both teams are going to score at least 28 points each. At least 28 points each. I do think it's going to be a back and forth game, but it's going to come down to adjustments, right? There's going to be a mental errors first game of the season. When you get these high-stake games, like early in the season, defenses, sometimes tend to not play up to par, but I do got it being there. Thoughts on Chaz Wallace and DB Harris? They also are not showing them much, any info. I know Nick Williams loves DB Harris. Chaz Wallace going to be in that rotation. I'm kind of curious. on how many reps they really gonna get in the game. Um, I do see them going. I just don't know how much playing time they gonna get. But I do know Nick Williams does like DB Harris a lot. Um, but Kyrie Mans, um, D Mac, Savelle Smalls, JD, and Walker, and who else am I missing? Um, and Taj Austin. Those six are gonna be like the rotational pieces, but I can see them using Chaz Wallace at D tackle too, also, because some of our D ends can play that D tackle role in pass rushing situations. So we're gonna see. But they definitely haven't been showing them a lot on the screen. So Juju Mitchell won't travel against TCU. Week 2 is when he'll make his debut for CU. We gonna find out. We gonna find out, Zion. We gonna find out. Shador only needs 4 seconds. If they can hold it down for 4 seconds, Shador will handle the rest. Listen, is for me when it comes down to Shador and it comes down to the defense, I'm not worried about pass rushes coming from the outside because Shador's gonna step up and make the right throws. The only thing I'm worried about is the pressure coming up in his face. As long as we're not getting pressure up in his face, Shador's gonna be fine. Shador's gonna be fine. So that's what I would say. He did just get there, so it's really not a surprise if he doesn't travel. Right, it's really not a surprise, but I think they're gonna try to sneak him and get some reps in there for him. Juju. So I got him going, but if you feel like he ain't going, we gonna find out. We gonna find out come Saturday. Yes, Javon Antonio is a bully out there on the field, but you also got to remember, man, when she starts to play in the game, it come down to certain factors. You know, if you keep lining up on the outside, right, it might be tough for you to get the ball, but they're gonna move Javon Antonio around. They're gonna give him different opportunities. They're gonna put him in different situations. All of our wide receivers are gonna move around, so don't be surprised where they line up at because they're gonna move them around a lot. Sure, see, he is not playing week 1 because of Coach Harris' mouth. Zion, who you talking about? Reps are watching well off media as well. Bro, y'all are wild, man. Everybody's watching. Everybody is watching. Everybody is watching. TCU will, and they will punt. Juju is a big dude. I love that flight is actually from nonstop flight from Boulder flying time. Yes, yeah, it is. I'm gonna say it's not a long trip. Normally it's like an hour and 15 minutes because when I coach, especially when I coach basketball, and my team we play in Dallas a lot, it's normally like an hour and 30 minutes. We're at the airport, so depending on who you flying with, it's really not a long trip of flying time. TCU. They will get stops. I want TCU to get the ball first. I want to see that defense first. Okay. Refs hate CU too. Pay our dudes. Man, hopefully have TCU get the ball first. I'd rather have the starter second half. That's kind of where I was going with it too. Keep it real, Denver Sports Talk. I don't want the ball first. I would rather them get the ball first. We get a 3 and out. We get the ball, we go score, and then we score at the end of half, and then we come out with the ball for second half. That's what I would prefer. But if I know Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, he going to want the ball first. He going to want the ball first to go score and really so our defense can be loose and go get out to the quarterback first series. If I know Coach Prime and just his history of he want to come out being aggressive and he want to get this show on the road, he's probably going to want that ball first so Shador can go take off. Flash on TCU being run in the trap. The defensive line and TCU out of shape. Jones, I meant Coach Hart. Okay. Prime ain't stupid about that spread. He ain't going to play a role in this game. Men in Black arrive on Thursday. Yes, they will be. Rob, where's your bio? What do you mean, BG? Like if you click on my name, you can see how to reach me and how to donate to the channel. I like Coach Hart. Hey, Coach Hart is funny, man. Coach Hart is a funny guy, man. Hey, Miss Crystal. Hey, Miss Ryan. You find Miss Ryan. Hey, you know me. We'll be on live for like an hour and 30 minutes. I always try to jump on for like 30 minutes and end up I'll be on here for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, man. Hey, we talk, man. We talk, man. That's what we here for. To get everything out, put it out there in the open. We talk about it. We give opinions, and we just do our thing. The Big 12 is going to be insane next year. CU and TCU might be a rival. I doubt CU and TCU going to be a rival. I don't think they will be. Because CU already got rivals from the old Big 12. So it's going to be, we'll see. But I don't think TCU is going to be a rival. I just can't wait till when it goes to next year, I just want them to schedule Colorado at UCF. That's what I really want. I want them to schedule Coach Prime and UCF in Florida. I want to see what Coach Prime really do when he go to the state of Florida. But we ain't going to look that far. We just focus on TCU. We got the blinders on. We just focus on TCU right now. That's it. We just focus. We're going to focus game by game. They brought Otto in to be that RB1. Dylan will be used like Reggie Bush. I can agree with that. Just why Hart's press. Hey, what did Coach Hart say, Miss Cheryl? What did Coach Hart say in his press conference? What up, Chris? Why didn't you say something about Bentley's at Zion? Woo! 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 Breaking news on Bentley to be Bentley haters. Hey, come Saturday, you got to prove it. I see Smoke and Dylan in the backfield together at the same point. Dylan was talking about it on his live, how play was crazy. Hey, listen, I've been telling y'all. Don't be surprised if you see Dylan Edwards in there with another running back. I've been telling y'all this. If he said it on his live, if you go back, I've been saying this for months now. Do not be surprised if you see Dylan Edwards in the backfield with another running back because they want to get Dylan Edwards in space. They want to use Dylan Edwards. They might try to use Dylan Edwards as a smokescreen or, a distraction, and boom, handing the ball off to Savion, handing the ball off to Smoke, handing the ball off to Alto. I've been saying this. Hey, we going to find out on Saturday. I've been saying this. I had to watch the press, but I'm not surprised, okay? He was from Clemson, behind way bigger names, behind the Buckets Award winner and players who are in the league. That is true. Don't play with sure about Bentley because she going to keep it real. The more will be on passing downs from what Coach Hart is saying. He might be throwing out smoke signs like Prime. DeMar Kenny going to be out there a lot, so we going to find out. But I can see, on running downs, I can see Bentley playing on running downs and then DeMar Kenny on passing downs. That is something that, that's reality, right? You want to put your best players in the best situation, right? What does DeMar Kenny do best? He covers, right? What is Bentley's strength? Hey, the run stopping. So you can see that. That definitely is true. I don't think Alto is starting. Coach Prime said on the press conference that he is one of those that hasn't released Alto for non-contact. He said no rush to start him. Listen, man, some things are for smoke and mirrors, man. Alto won 22, but he ain't practicing, right? He in the yellow jersey, but he won 22. Made Hank change his number, but Hank been balling at fall camp. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, listen, sometimes they're not going to tell you everything. Sometimes they're going to give you stuff to see if you're going to run with it. Sometimes Coach Prime will just put stuff out there to see if you're going to run with it. Because guess what? The minute they say something, what are you going to see? You're going to see a lot of people that just say, hey, breaking news. Coach Prime just said this. Coach Prime just said that. Sometimes some things are just put out there in the open just to get you to think something for them to do something completely different. We don't know. Alto might start. He might not. I think that Alto's going to start, right? But we going to find out. Saturday's going to be here. Saturday's going to be here in no time, and we going to find out, and we going to talk about it. We going to talk about it because I'm doing a pregame, I'm doing a halftime, I'm doing a postgame. So we going to definitely talk about it, family. We going to definitely talk about it. Bentley also got an NIL deal with Boulder Furniture Company down there. I love it, man. Love to see these players getting these NIL deals, man. Take care of these players. You know, please don't be like the football player from Nebraska breaking into freaking smoke shops, being silly, doing chaos stuff, man. Please don't do that. Hook these players up with these NIL deals, man. Hook them up. Hard is explaining to use 3 linebackers for TCU. Listen, we are going to play a lot of different schemes on our defense. You might see us in a 4-2-5. You might see us in a 3-3-5. You might see us in a 4-3. You never know what personnel is going to play. It's all determined on what TCU is doing, you know, and how they planning, what they looking at, and that's what we're going to change. Now, if they come out in the 4-3s because, boom, we trying to go out and stop the run immediately. But at Jackson State, with Coach Thurman, they ran a lot of 4-3, and they blitzed a lot with the outside linebackers, and they kept them and they let Ari Miller just go run and chase down plays. So I can see them putting Bentley in the middle, right, and starting Ham and starting DeMore Kennedy, or, you know, it's so many scenarios you can run without linebackers, man. We gonna find out, though. We gonna find out. When he said that I like no, you don't. Didn't say that when he knew. You check my line. I don't know what y'all talking about there. You have been wrong a lot on things. What up, Coach Hayes, baby? Appreciate you joining in, man. We just here talking ball, man. Talking about a little bit of everything, man. Number updates on players, who's traveling, who's not. You know, we just in here talking, man, having a good time. Appreciate you joining in to the channel, Coach. Players improve all the time. No players out there is perfect. They're all improved on areas of their game. And that's true, right? Y'all know me. I get on Trevor Woods all the time. I don't like him in coverage whatsoever. But I also said, man, Trevor, just prove to me. I come on here on live, and I'll say, hey, I was wrong about Trevor Woods. So we're going to see. Bentley coach believes in him. This is why this matters. He highly thought of at Clemson, just highly competitive room. I'm rooting for him and the players not play. Rob, do you think spoke privately? Do you think Tyler Brown and Wilkinson spoke privately about their situation due to the fact? Listen, hey Smiley. Oh man, I am probably like 30 minutes behind, man. Hey man, I just be going, man. My bad, y'all. I'm about to jump down, man. But yes, I do. If you guys ask me, I do think that I do think Tyler Brown and Wilkerson definitely talked about it for sure. Let me jump down, man. Y'all be having so many comments, man. I be trying to make sure that I be addressing, man. My bad, man. I'm strolling down, man. I appreciate y'all, family. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, way to hold me accountable, man. I am behind. I apologize, man. It's just, man, I be getting stuck on points and I be forgetting. Hey, I be, hey, we here. That's what we here for, family. Miss Dolores, hey. I am behind, man. I'm strolling down, man. I'm strolling down right now. Yes, D-Mac did get number 9. Jaquez is number 8. So if you missed the beginning part of the live, Jaquez is number 8. Hangerson is number 9. So Alto 122. Juju is 51. And then Isaiah Hodges, Isaiah got moved to number 17. So my bad, y'all. I'm moving down, man. I'm moving down. Sorry about that, y'all. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to make sure I hit everybody comment, I address it. We here talking about it. Hey, we here. We here. But yes, they did do an update on Colorado on CU's website. If you haven't seen it, they did remove the depth chart on there. So they should be releasing a new depth chart here within the next couple of days. So all the smoke screen, all the mirrors, all y'all think that this and that, y'all will finally get to see it. Saturday we'll be here. It's okay if you behind, do your thing. Hey, listen, man, I'm just trying to make sure I address everybody, man. There's so many good comments, and then it's, I'll be trying to make sure. Kelly's defense will have 5 DBs. No need for Bentley to cover down the field. Yes, D-Mac is number 9. D-Mac is number 9. Jaquez has number 8. If you go to the CU website, it is updated with Jaquez with number 8. D-Mac with number 9. So if you don't believe me, all you gotta do is click on the CU website, and it's there. So, hey, we here for it. Because Slusher wasn't one of my favorite, but I watched him play, and I knew it was nothing that had to do with favorites. Anyone with eyes can see Slusher can play. So I like Slusher playing. Do you think Charlie will get a scholarship? Yes. Yes. Charlie finna get that scholarship. Charlie, Mr. Charlie. Charlie getting that scholarship. You can book that one. I don't just think Charlie's gonna get a scholarship. I think Israel Solomon's gonna get a scholarship. It's gonna be a couple players that's gonna get a scholarship because you gotta think about it. It was players that left those on scholarship. You got open scholarships right now. And one thing about Coach Prime always leave scholarships open. How I know Caleb is not traveling with the team, him and Gavin got the same. Listen, man. Think logically about, all right, Jonas. They both can have the same number. Are they going to be in the game at the same time? No. No. They will not be there. They will not be on the field at the same time. I can tell you that. But, hey, listen. Y'all going to be in the food. Which people will stop the footy with Cormani will transfer next year? Cormani is not transferring next year. Cormani is going to be playing a lot this year. It'll be stupid for him to do that. Anybody that's saying Cormani is transferring next year, bro, is out of their mind. They need to just because the man don't start, don't mean the man got to travel. Do you know how many 5-stars that have to sit and wait their turn at other P5 schools? So I don't understand why people would just go out and say stupid stuff like that. Just because he came to Colorado does not mean he has to start because he's a 5-star. As long as he's sitting that field and he's getting reps, do you know how hard it is to come in as a freshman and start at the Power 5 level? Do you know how hard that is? People take it for granted because they listen to Rivals, they listen to 247, they listen to ESPN, and they say, well, they're 5-star, they can't miss prospect. That does not mean that they're going to go in and start. at the college they're going to. Because Cormani won't be the only 5-star freshman, true freshman, that's not gonna start on Saturday. I promise you that. He's gonna get in. He's gonna get his opportunity. When he gets his opportunity, just go out there and shine. Just go out there and shine. That's it. That's it. Just go out there and shine. People looking too deep into week one starters. That is true, right? Because, well, here's the thing, right? The people that are saying that is the same people that's like, Cormani gonna start. Cormani 5-star. He ain't coming out and sit on no bitch. Da 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 da. And now the narrative is he gonna transfer. Man, listen. Because you were wrong and what you were saying and you didn't understand or take into account what it is to come in as a freshman, how much really knowledge that you got to learn, the terminology, getting your body right, it's so many things that you didn't take into account. You just thought, oh, he's a 5-star, he's Deion, he's wearing Deion cleats, he's got to start. And you didn't take no other factors into that. Understand how football is played. Understand the process that you got to go through. Understand that, hey, when it's report time, you got to do everything you can to get there during report time. Is summer workouts mandatory? It's not. But for a freshman, if my son or my daughter, right, I have a son, but I'm just giving you a hypothetical. If my son or daughter right now was getting ready to go to college, I would tell them to graduate in December and get there in the spring. If I had a son right now and he's playing football, I'm telling him graduate in December and get there for spring ball, because you're going to be ahead of the curve, right? And that's why, when I talk about Caleb, that's one of the things why I'm saying this. Caleb, as a freshman, came in there doing spring ball, right? He understood. He took classes. He started to figure out, why, the why, right? Everything that he's going to have to get ready for the fall. Now, is the spring classes versus fall classes different? It is completely different. The schedule's completely different. But those are the things that we forget about, right? All the experience that you get from that spring game, the springtime, right? That's a lot of experience than people that's coming in at the end of June, end of July. You kind of behind. Cormani's behind and he's playing catch-up right now. He's going to get there. I guarantee you this. When we get to the Oregon and USC game, you will see Cormani out there playing a lot. You can say Cormani got number one and that's the reason, but you ain't thinking logics. You ain't thinking the logics of the game and how things work and how hard it is, right? A number don't matter, right? Because if Cormani really, really wanted number 7, Coach Brown would have gave him number 7. If Cormani really, really, really wanted number 7, Coach Brown would have gave him number 7. He would have made Cam change his number. I'm just telling you. If you a dog and Coach Brown respects you enough and he know what it is and what it ain't, boom, he's going to get it. Facts, Mac. Caleb did not come in expecting to start. He knew where he stayed. He just came in and worked his butt off. He came in there in the spring. He's like, listen, I'm going to get ahead of the curve. Listen, Caleb ain't the only freshman that came in there, right? You had Jacob Pace that came in there in the spring. You had Assad. He came there in the spring and so when y'all look at these things, man, look at the freshmen that came in the springtime, right? Majority of the freshmen that came there in the springtime is traveling to TCU. Now, I'm not saying that the number matters. I'm just stating if it was a big deal to Cormani about number 7, he would have got number 7. I promise you, Coach Brown would have made it happen. I promise you. He would have made Kim and Cormani battle out for number 7 if it was something that he really wanted. So that's why for me it's like, it's thinking about it, man. Hey, Miss Smiley. I think Cormani is labeled behind Travis. So with that being said, money will be in. Listen, but that's what I said, right? I said that. I said my 2 starters was Travis and Cooper, Cormani and Carter. Those are my two backups. I've been saying it. But when they release that depth chart, you're going to see. You are going to see. Because on the depth chart, they have to get a depth chart out there for the producers, who's announcing the game, stuff like that. So a depth chart's coming regardless of the fact. You can't hide it for long. So yes, Cormani started as a wide receiver. To be honest, Cormani still new to playing corner. That's what a lot of people don't know. Cormani started as a wide receiver. Cormani is still new to playing wide receiver. To playing cornerback. So there's still stuff that he's learned about playing cornerback. Cormani's gonna be fine, man. Like, people just gotta relax. Cormani is going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Cooper is definitely starting the opposite of Travis. Yeah. Listen. I do think come next year, here's my prediction with Cormani. Come next year, I do see Cormani playing both ways. I do see him playing both ways. Year one, I just think Coach Prime want him to focus on getting down, being a DB, so then he can start getting some offense plays. It's gonna come. Yes, Bama and Georgia do have 5-star sitting on the bench. That's for sure. Cormani only plays corner because a teammate got hurt. Cormani switched to corner back his 10th grade year. Yes, he did. When he transferred to Lakeland, that's when he switched over to cornerback. Because he was a wide receiver before he switched over to Lakeland. I'm just strolling back up, make sure I didn't miss nobody's comments. Mr. Charlie Wilson. Charlie getting that Scotty, man. Charlie getting that Scotty. Israel getting that Scotty. I can book that. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go about people who think they know about football. You're 0-2 right now. Hey, sure ain't having it. You 0-2, baby. 0-2, baby. Hey, better tighten up. You better tighten up. Aaron Butler will have something to say about that because he's a two-way as well, Rob. Hey, listen. When I'm telling you right now, we are going to get a lot of two-way athletes. But you have to dominate at your primary position for Coach Prime to play you both ways. You can't just come in and think that, hey, I'm going to play both ways. You have to master your crafts at one position first before Coach Prime. Trust me. He did this with Travis last year. He made Travis, hey, come here, master being a DB, and I'm going to let you play some offense. And they had sub packages in for Travis. So when Travis came in the game, you knew Travis was getting the ball because that's the only reason why he was in the game. And then as the season went on, they put more and more on Travis' plate. So now this year, Travis is playing both ways. So this ain't nothing new. This is how Coach Prime is when it comes to two-way players. You have to master your first position, whatever that first position is. If it's DB first, DB first. If it's wide receiver first, it's wide receiver first. You got to master the crafts of that, and then you can go to the other side. Because one thing about it, if you're a two-way player, you're going to play a lot. But how many people get to play two-way, right? How many schools are going to allow you to play two ways? It's not. It really ain't that many. It really ain't that many. So it's a blessing for Coach Prime being able to show your versatility because he's doing nothing but helping you in the situation to help you grow to get to the NFL, right? And not thinking about NIL, getting to the NFL. Because if you do your thing, you take care of business, guess what's going to happen? The NIL going to come. So if you focus on NIL, you're in a losing situation. Focus on coming out, dominating every single day. And when you come out and you focus every single day, that NIL deal is going to come. It just is. Sheridan's not playing with you, period. Yes, she said it and meant it too. Get her, Miss Cheryl. get him. Coach Cheryl in the building, baby. That's fast because that two-way in the NFL masters your primary position. Yeah, you got to master your primary position. It's not impossible to do it, you know. It's not impossible to play two ways in the NFL. It's been done before, but you got to master the first position first. Darn right, Cheryl, we don't come to play. I am forever a Coach Prime fan. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Kamani was looking good at wide receiver with that heavy coat on. I wish two would throw the ball to him. Hey, Cheryl, by the end of the season, I think, well, not think, you're going to see Kamani play some wide receiver. By the end of the season, you're going to see Kamani play some wide receiver. You guys are going to... The real reason why I'm saying you're going to see Kamani play some wide receiver by the end of the season is because Prime put it out there in the spring game about playing two ways. About telling Kamani that he can play both ways. Some way, somehow, he's going to do it just for the attention to get these recruits to understand that I can let you play both ways. I don't care if Kamani's out there for 3, 4, 5 plays. I guarantee you, they're gonna put Kamani out there wide receiver. All right, you ain't got to believe me. But one thing about Coach Prime is, right, Coach Prime stand on business, and Coach Prime always say, "Hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you. If he stated in the spring game, best believe he gonna do it in the fall. You just don't know." I'm not saying he gonna go out there and play a bunch of plays. I'm just saying you might see Kamani out there for a couple plays. That's all I'm saying. Hey Rob, you got a lot of folks on here acting like they really know football. Hey, listen, man. What I'm telling you, Zion, is this. There's some people that know some football in here, right? And there are some things right or wrong, right? And this is what I'll say to you. And I will say this to anybody. If you say something, be able to explain the why. Be able to explain the why. Anytime you hear me make a statement about something, I explain to you the why, right? When you say, hey, this player ain't going to do this player ain't going to do that, or this and that, I explain to you the why. What a lot of folks do is they go in or they make a statement and don't have no reason, no backing, no evidence about nothing. So then it's like, are you really talking football? Or are you just talking to be talking? So my thing of it is, I love talking football. I love talking sports in general. I love people, everybody see everything differently. Right? Your IQ is your IQ. There are people on here that don't know about football, that want to learn, right? They love Coach Prime, but they learning about the game of football. So you can't get mad at what people state or what people say because they're trying to educate themselves. What you got to be in tune to is, if you're going to make a statement or you're going to go out on a limb and say something, have a why behind it. Have a why behind it. So I don't care about anybody challenging me on my football IQ, my knowledge of the game. I don't care. Because guess what? I'm going to explain my why. I'm going to explain why I agree or disagree with you. And that's what my channel is for, right? Bringing media to light, right? Bringing media to light. Bringing the knowledge of the game to light. Don't take it personal. It's all funny games, right? I look at this all funny games. Don't take nothing personal, right? It's people that attack me that think I don't know nothing about football. When I told them about the Kamani situation ahead of time, before anybody said anything about it, I was the first person on any platform that said it about Kamani. And everybody said, I'm tripping. I don't know what I'm talking about. This and that. And when Coach Prime came out and stated it, now everybody tuned off. Well, Kamani gonna transfer. Kamani this or da. Like, nah, man. I told y'all this. I told y'all, lower your expectations on certain situations. And if you do, you are going to get tremendous. You're going to look at things tremendously different. You are going to look at things tremendously different if you lower your expectation. Don't put all this weight on some of these kids' shoulders. They can't handle it. They still got to prove it, right? When I said what I said about Bentley and why I feel like, Juju, could hurt Bentley's playing time was because I was looking at a number of factors, right? But I could also see Bentley and Juju playing together on the field at the same time. That's like signing up for a class in school and the teachers get mad at the students because they ain't educated on it. Hey, man. Zion, I was not saying you wasn't with me on that. I'm not saying that. I would just give you an example of like when people go in and they say certain things, right? I don't know if Coach Hayes is in the chat, but Coach Hayes knows what I'm talking about in this situation, right? You go out and you say stuff, right? And people don't agree with you, so then it's like you don't know what you're talking about, right? If you wrong, you wrong. Just own it and move forward, right? Dang, I was wrong. He showed me something different. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. But we gotta get out this nonsense, the notion of people don't like everybody that follows Coach Prime. I can tell you 100%. Everybody that follows Coach Prime don't know nothing about football. Like they just love Coach Prime. They just love to see winning. They just love to see things, right? People follow Coach Prime for all different type of reasons, all walks of life. Some people follow Coach Prime just for a motivational speech. Just his positivity, just his talk about God, right? Some people actually love football and study Coach Prime. But when we talk about, and those are some of the reasons, right? I got labeled a hater. Coach Hayes got labeled a hater, on some of these things, right? Just because you don't agree with what somebody say don't mean they don't know about football. It's just what it is. Coach Hayes always been right about some of things Coach Prime fans. Now I see it. All I'm saying is explain your why. If you make a statement, explain your why. If we could talk about anything on Colorado football, anything, it does not matter. When y'all on here on live on any of my lives and y'all say stuff, guess what? I'm either gonna say I agree or disagree. Here's why. But if you allow things to be said, everybody has an opinion, right? Everybody, just like you have an opinion, right? Zion, do we always agree on everything? We don't, right? But you got the rest of your opinion. We gonna find out on Saturday. We gonna find a lot about a lot. All I'm saying is, man, things are gonna happen. Things are gonna happen, man. And we just gotta move forward, man. Like, it's a blessing, man. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. Like, we all get to come together and we get to talk about football, right? We get to talk about sports. We get to talk about anything that's going on in the world on my channel. This is a blessing, right? You get to meet new people. You get to interact with new people. You get to do different things. This is a blessing, and that's why I love it. Let's see the receipts of someone's history here that's arguing with people on every CU video that's criticized. Dog, it's so many receipts of that, man. Like, let's see the receipts of someone's history here that's arguing with people on CU's video that's criticized. I ain't even gonna get into that because it's so many. I ain't even gonna get in there. Ham and Bentley starting linebackers. Ham and Bentley starting linebackers. Did Coach Hart say that? I see people getting blocked and deleted for having different opinions. Hey, listen, on my channel, don't delete nobody comments unless I say, hey, delete that, or hey, block this person. I can see that. I can see that because they kind of gave you that on video. They kind of gave you that on video of Helm and Bailey starting. Uh, I listen on my channel. You ain't gotta block nobody unless I tell you to block them. Like I don't really care. Like the haters, the criticism, the naysayers. I for me, hey, they tuned in. We enjoying it. They give us something to talk about, and we can talk about this in any kind of way. Zion, come on over to the dark side, my brother, Coach Hayes. I, oh man, smile. Someone blocked my comments. Count down. What comment did they block? What was you talking about? Cause me personally, I don't block nobody comment, but I see everybody's comment. Even if I'm like behind on stuff, I see everybody comment. So, hey, it is what it is. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Hey, listen, you never know who's in the chat, who's watching, who's following. Just like TCU watching all the content creators, you don't never know who's gonna pop up on the show. We got Coach Hayes in the building today. Other day, John Liquidate was here. You don't know who's gonna pop up in the building. Hey, we just here talking ball. Get some insight. Now, I say, get. Hey, man, leave Zion alone, man. Leave him alone, dog. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. y'all tripping out, man. But, hey, family, let's talk about the situation with this Nebraska tight end, man. Let's talk about this because I didn't really go in depth about this yesterday. I kind of told you about it, but I didn't really go in depth about it. Let's talk about, like, I don't know what in your right mind thought for you to do this or do that. Dang, for real, Jonas? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I'm a moderator on that show. I didn't know that. But let's talk about this Nebraska tight end, right? I don't know in your right mindset, told you to go break into a smoke and vape shop to steal. I don't know your right mind. Like, you literally was on a path to make it to the NFL, to have an opportunity to make it to the NFL. And you go out and you break into a store. Two things behind that. Was he a starter? Yes, he was going to be a starter. The problem was he was waiting on his hardship waiver to get approved by the NCAA. And don't get me started on the NCAA and approving waivers. Don't get me started on that. Because I'll be on here and I'll give you a sermon today. I will give you a sermon about it. But we going to leave that alone. Because I already did a whole live giving a sermon about the NCAA and that. But to risk your career to break into a smoke shop to steal $1,600 worth of product. I don't even know where to begin to start on this because this is blasphemous. Like, blasphemous. You go watch the video and you see it's like, man, what are you thinking? The pills will make you do something crazy. Listen, I understand that the kid's having mental issues, but mental issues don't get you to a point where you want to just go break in to steal, to steal marijuana, to steal vapes, to steal lighters, to steal cigarillos. Like, it literally don't. Like, watching that video and watching the act happen, it's just like, what in your right mind told you to do something like that? What in your right mind told you to do it? One thing I can say, he must have got no NIL deals at Nebraska. Because he's one of their star players. He's one of the people that they were really counting on this year to produce at a high level to get him to the NFL draft. So what is really going on in Nebraska? Is Matt Rule really helping these kids, with NIL? Or what is his biggest focus, right? Because one thing I'll say about Matt Rule has been heavy on promoting this kid, talking about this kid, making sure that this kid get eligible, and then this kid go out and do this. So for me, it's bigger than just the kid. It's bigger than just the ball player, right? Who is around this kid every day? Who is around this kid every day? Who are the leaders that's around this kid every day? Yes, Matt Rule is focused on Coach Prime interviews and responding back to Coach Prime more than he's worried about his players. And right now, Matt Rule needs to focus on his players. I just seen some people say, hey, Georgia didn't taught that boy well and doing all this and this and that, because a lot of players from Georgia been getting in trouble. But in there today, this kid's at a new school. So we got to figure out what is really going on with this kid. Because it's bigger than football. It can't just be about this kid had mental health, right? He's stressing out because of the NCAA hasn't approved his waiver. It's more than that. Who in his circle? Who gave him the idea? Why did you have an idea that you thought that you was finna get away with stealing all this product? Let's talk about it, family. Let's talk about it. Because I look at it from 3 different points of views in this situation. I look at it from the NCAA side, I look at it from the kid's side, and I look at it from, who's around this kid every single day. Hey, Miss Rhonda Cole. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, go ahead and drop your YouTube channel in the chat. Go ahead and drop your YouTube channel. Miss Cheryl, I know you got a YouTube channel. If you got a YouTube channel, hey, we support the family here. We support the family here. Drop y'all YouTube channels if y'all got it. Moderators, if y'all drop y'all channels, right? Support everybody. Anybody that supported me, it's nothing but love. Y'all can drop y'all YouTube channels. Let's make this thing. Let's go to a different level. We trying to grow, baby. But back to this tight end. Matt Rule needs to figure out some things with his team before he started worrying about Coach Prime. Because he's always worried about what Coach Prime doing, but he's not focused on what his players are doing and the things they going through. They said he stole from a teammate before in the locker room. I do think that kid suffered from mental health, as he's never learned from the first offense. So, my thing to you, Chris, here's what I rebuttal on that. How many times has this kid actually done this? Remember, this kid also wanted to come to Colorado, and that's why we're talking about it. So it's not just we talking about because he's a Nebraska tight end. This kid wanted to come to Colorado. Coach Prime did his homework. Coach Prime didn't offer him. Why was the reason? Because this ain't his first time. This ain't his first time. And that's what we got to think about. Matt Rule is not worried about the players outside of football. He's got Coach Prime on his mind 24/7. A lot of coaches got Coach Prime on their mind 24/7. And they need to focus about the big thing. Focus on your program and what you control. Mac, you are more than welcome to join the dark side. Coach Hayes is always waiting for your rival, my brother. Oh, man. These kids need a PPL loan. Me too, but this ain't about me. Listen, Matt Rule whatever he need to do to help them get some NIL deals, he need to do it. Because this should never, you shouldn't see young adults risking their life that has potential to make millions of dollars and risk it all on something like that? Mac, I don't think he's talking about subscribe to his channel. I think he's talking about become a member. Become a member on the channel. But thinking about that, I will be starting a membership for my channel here soon. Be on the lookout because I will be starting a membership here soon to the channel. You're going to get some exclusive content. On game days, you're going to be able to, you know, chat it up, talk about some different things. So, we going to see. That's why it's good to see these coaches take their players out to have a good time. Nick Saban has his players out fishing kind of stuff. Listen, the one thing that I love about Coach Prime is that he cares about these kids on a different level. He don't care about these kids just to come play football, but he cares about their character. He cares about their health. He cares to know that they're good people outside of football. They're great teammates. And that's why you can respect Coach Prime from a different level. A lot of these coaches at different schools, they don't care about the player outside of football because they're there to win games and make it to the next check. So you have to appreciate some of these coaches that really care about these kids. And that's why when you look at the Tyler Brown situation, why Coach Prime is really hurt about it, why he's speaking up about it, why he's really going at these people, because now, you know, it's starting to get in a different situation, right? Things are starting to change, and Coach Prime really care about his kids. He just wanted Tyler Brown to tell his story before he talked about it. Now that he talked about the story, now Coach Prime's like, hey, I need y'all to blow this up. I need for y'all to shed light on this. I need for y'all to do these things so they can change the rules, so they can go back and really review. Because if you watch that video of Tyler Brown, there's no way you could tell me that you're going to deny his waiver. There's no way. There's no way. Coach Hayes in here recruiting people. Hey, listen. Hey, man. You never know who's going to pop on the channel. That's what I'm going to say. Too much hidden offenses. They always trying to help him. But when he just don't learn. I don't think more NIL money would help him if he isn't disciplined. Listen. There's two things. So here's the thing, right? I talk about NIL, right? But you also got to give those young adults financial literacy. You got to make, like, you got to get them course. You got to have somebody come in and speak, right? And one thing about Coach Prime, what do you see? Not only is he educating you on how to do things right, how to become a businessman, how to be focused on NIL. I mean, not to focus on NIL and how winning will cure all of that, but he's also giving you financial literacy. He's having people come in and talk about financial literacy with his team. How to take care of your money. Not just get the deal, but how to take care of your money. How to invest your money the right way. How to grow your money the right way. Every college is not going to give you that. They not. I don't remember when I was in college, I remember one day of talking about financial literacy. Not one day. Because a lot of these programs don't care about financial literacy. They just want to win games so they can get to that next, that next check. That's it. So when we talk about financial literacy, that's got to be something on your coach that they want to help the kid get better. When Coach Prime brought in Brittany Renner, come talk to JSU, I knew that man was serious about teaching his players about life. Hey, listen. When he brought in Brittany Renner, that whole thing, just blew up. Think about that. Why did Coach Prime do that? Because he know his players are here chasing these models on Instagram and on Twitter, right? He know how they're going to try to trap them and how they're going to get unfocused. Coach Prime didn't do that for no reason. And Brittany Renner went to was a soccer player. So it's just play hand in hand. Brittany Renner, I'm not even going to start on her, but he did it, and they wanted to see from Brittany Renner's point of view on what she do to people, what she do to men. So it played out. To be honest, I'm not recruiting, just having fun with people I see in the chat and of my show, all loving. Hey, coach, you good? I ain't tripping about that. You know me, I ain't tripping. You know I ain't tripping, man. It's a good time. You know we talk offline, behind the scenes, so I ain't tripping about that. Them boys didn't know how to act when they seen she walked in. Hey, listen, they was about to jump out the seats when they seen Brittany Renner. Like, but that's what that's one of the things Coach Prime wanted to see. Who was gonna be real? Who's gonna change their character? Who's gonna change their flaw because Brittany Renner came in? You know, he was gonna do it. One thing about Coach Prime is a businessman before anything. Before a football coach, before all that, Coach Prime is a businessman. Why do you think Coach Prime said, I ain't worried about the money. It's never been about the money for coaching. It's never been about the money. You know why? I got commercial deals. I got show deals. I got all these deals that generate me money that brings me millions every single year. Why am I going to focus on this coaching deal? Yeah, it's good all fine and dandy. Y'all want to give me this $5 million. But I make more money in endorsements than I do coaching. Because he's a businessman. He has people around him that has that financial literacy that is helping him, that's helping his team. So, it is what it is. Brittany Renner is looking for child support from them rising athletes. You guys will be amazed who Brittany Renner's attached to. You'll be amazed who that girl know, what celebrity she talked to, what ball players she deals with. She deal with a lot of people that got a lot of money. She financially straight. That's why she wasn't tripping about PJ Washington. And I like PJ Washington as a person, right? Brittany Renner doing what she do. That's just what it is. Brittany Renner was giving Charleston White a lap dance the other day. She's a groupie for real. Brittany Renner is gonna be Brittany Renner, man. That's what I'm gonna say about it. Brittany Renner, like the show that went left, man. Hey, Coach Hayes, man, the show that went off the rails, baby. The show that went off the rails now, dog. The show that went off the rails, baby. We in here talking about Brittany Renner, man. I'm still learning about football, y'all. Hey, Miss Ronnie Cole, you good. You good. You good. Oh, man, the show that went off the rails, man. We in here talking about Brittany Renner. Hey, listen, you cannot feel bad for PJ Washington. PJ Washington learned his lesson. He didn't did it again. He's having another kid with another IG model. He ain't learned his lesson, man. He ain't learned his lesson. I can't be serious all this. Hey, listen, Zaya, you good, man. You good. Hey, this is why I love y'all, man. This is why I love y'all, man. And y'all support me every day, man. Because we get in here and we just talk about any and every single thing, man. And it just don't matter, man. We here, we join, we having a good time, man. And I hope you guys just, this brightens y'all day every day. So just come on and join the show. I'm locking this time in. It's my normal time, so we can go and have fun. But hey, listen, I truly would not have the show without you guys, man. I truly support y'all to the most highest level. But you know, I'm one of them people. I don't care, man. We can talk about anything. We can talk about anything on my show. Just, you know, I'm gonna do my call-in shows, but you never know, man. Who might pop in on my show? We talk, but Coach, we got the night. We hit night shift vibes midday. We hit night shift vibes midday. Oh man, this is hilarious, man. Brittany Renner is the type of female that players know she's no good, but they still fall for it. All right, so listen. Let's just keep it real about Brittany Renner. A lot of these people that mess with Brittany Renner know that Brittany Renner don't mind being a side chick. That's why they mess with her. Because they know she don't mind being a side chick. All she do is tell them, hey, listen, don't come out there and say nothing stupid, and I won't put you out there. Brittany Renner knows a lot of males. Like, let's just keep it real. She know a lot of males, and she's in tune with a lot of males, and she don't mind being a side chick. She don't mind being a side chick. What about Zion Wilson? Oh, man, here we go, man. Here we go. PJ Washington didn't learn, man. He didn't learn, man. He didn't got a whole nother person. What up, Z? Z, if you just joining in, the show didn't went left. We didn't hit a night shift during midday. So we just in here talking about any and everything right now. PJ messing around and he done got groupie pregnant. She's been around. Hey, listen, man. PJ Washington learned his lesson with Brittany Renner the first time. Now he got this other girl pregnant. Now he's just signed a new contract. He just dishing out money, man. I just hope that he understands what's going on. Now, Zion Wilson. Wilson. That boy there, he didn't take it to a whole nother level. He didn't take it to a whole nother level. Now the other girl is his fiance now. Brittany Renner was his first fiance. He was about to marry Brittany. Could you imagine if he would have married Brittany? Brittany Renner was the first fiance. She the second fiance. PJ Washington just fall in love, man, and everybody turned into a fiance. Brittany put me in. Whoa, Miss Ryan. Hold on now. Hold on, Miss Ryan now. Wait a minute. Brittany Renner and put you. Here we go. Miss Ryan don't call herself Slim Thick for no reason. I'm going to leave it at that. The show that went off the rails now. The show that went off the rails. We were just in here talking about football and got to Brittany Renner and Zion Wilson. Oh, man. I done brought up Brittany Renner in here, and now she is the topic of the day. Listen. The show that went left now. The show that went left. Oh, man. Ryan and Cole, we have a side chick program as well. Just saying. Oh. Hey, Coach, Ryan gonna have to compete with the Oracle now. Ryan and Coach, you're gonna have to compete with the Oracle now. Are you gonna be ready for that? Are you gonna be ready for that competing with the Oracle? Mac, you funny. Hey, Mac, you was funny, boy. You was funny. Oh, man. Coach Hayes, I ain't even finished putting the lashes on. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I see CU players talking no trap like that. Next, we will be having... No, man. We ain't having no talk about no BBL. We ain't finna do that. Hey, man. Everybody, man. The show didn't went left now. We just in here, man, just talking, man. The show didn't went left. We got Miss Ryan and Cole Slim Thick in the building. Hey, put your applications in, man. Put your applications in. She say she didn't even put the lashes on. Now, Miss Ryan and Cole, now don't be out there sweating the wigs off. Now, don't be out there sweating the wigs off. Y'all keep the BBL. I just want... Oh, man. This is wild, man. The only thing I can see falling for it is Bishop. Oh, no. Bishop and Shador ain't falling for it. Bishop and Shador ain't falling for it. Now, Shador, I'll take this back. Shador has dated an IG model. He has dated one. He has dated one. I'll take that back. Bishop gonna be funny. Oh, she got the. Hey man, y'all wildin', bro. If they are a part of the dark side for 6 months, I give them a BBL discount. um, PJ plays for Charlotte Hornets. He went to college at Kentucky. That's where Brittany Renner was reporting at. That's when she got, that's when she got PJ. And then, he became an NBA player. She collected him funds. She had a baby. She was engaged with him and all that blase. Now he done got him a new fiance. Let's just say that. Brittany Renner, she don't care about being a side chick. She love being a side chick. That's just what she do. She'll get you. Ms. Ryan said, I quit. Hey, Ms. Ryan, you started it now. You in the game. You just started now. You just started now. Oh, man, the show then went left, man. Golly. But I appreciate you guys. I'm about to hop off. I got to get some things done. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you want to support the channel, help the channel grow, help the channel get into that algorithm so we can get more people on the show, you can donate. It's pinned up at the top. Cash App, $ Rob the Man 10. Hey, listen, man, y'all gonna have to start supporting me, dog. Y'all gonna have to start. Hey, listen, I be letting y'all talk about any and everything and let it go left, and we blow it up. She started. She can't handle the fire in the kitchen. Nah, she can't. She can't. Hey, Miss Ryan, I take all donations. We can start a fund. We can start a fund, Miss Ryan. It's up to you. Support the channel, baby. Support the channel. Hey, listen, y'all get to come in here. Y'all get to talk about whatever. No comments are blocked. Nothing is off limits. Long as y'all are not threatening nobody, we are all good. Shador just be doing stuff, knowing better. Hey, Shador just be out there having fun, man. Shador just be out there having fun. Bro be boy for real. Listen, man. Sometimes I don't even be want to jump off, man, but hey, just be trying to protect the brand. That's all. Just try. But y'all in here having a good time, man. We can keep the show going. It's up to y'all. Let's just talk about it. Shador be just doing stuff, be knowing better. Bro be bored. Listen, he got to take his mind off something, man. So he out there having fun, man. Shador just do what he do. You got a life off. Yes, I have a life outside of YouTube, man. I just get on here, man, to have fun with you guys, man, and enjoy it, man. But I'm about to jump off, man. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure, man. Like I said, you can donate to the channel via Cash App, Rob. Dog, I'm losing my train of thought right now. At Rob the Man 10. Like I said, you can hit the Cash App, support the channel, help the channel go to a different level. At Rob the Man 10. It's been a pleasure, man, being on here with you guys. I would not have this channel, would not have this show without you guys. Can't wait to talk to you guys later. I'm just saying people want to stay on here for hours. We all got things to do. Hey, listen, I got things to do, but a lot of times I do work from home. I sell life insurance and health insurance, so I work on my own schedule. So that's why I can spend hours on here talking to y'all. Because of what I do for work, right? I get on here, I'll talk football, get off, make some phone calls, make some money, jump back on, talk with y'all. So, it is what it is. If you need some life insurance, some health insurance, get at your boy. I can get you right. Hey, that's what we do, man. But no, that's why I can get on here and talk, But, hey, we got some things to do, handle some business. I appreciate you guys, like I said. If you're not subscribe to the channel, please make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave comments below. Hit them hearts, man. Show me some love. Appreciate you guys. I got $5 for that. Hey, man, $5 that Cash App to me right now then. I hook you up with a plan, baby. We taking all applications for side chicks from 18 to 80. Bam! You heard it first from Coach Hayes. We got you. Hey, Ms. Ryan, hit the cash app. Show me some love. Hey, they taking applications. But it's been real, family. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later. Coach Hayes will be doing a show, Colorado Buffs, tomorrow. Make sure y'all call in, do y'all thing. Make sure y'all support Life in Football. Make sure y'all support John the Liquidator. Make sure y'all support Big Dog Chico. I shout everybody out on my page that I rock with heavy. If they don't rock with me, it is what it is. The people that I rock with, I support them. They support me, and let's go. Coach Hayes, Ms. Wilcox will get you. I'm glad. Hey, we're going to have to get the Oracle on my channel. So, hey, she can come in, she could drop some of them knowledge, some of them little nuggets here. But we going to see. It's been a good time, family. I'll see you guys later.